Okay, now we are going to take a look at using an average function. We've used average functions in the past by pressing the drop down on the auto sum button. Now you can do that from here, but you can also insert any formulas or functions from the formulas tab. And you can go to insert function and just search for it. Now they're also in categories. So if you know what category something is in, you could go to the category for the one you're looking for. But if you know exactly what you're looking for, it's easy enough to just press insert function, type in the name, average, press go, and then find the word average. Notice sometimes there's multiple things. Okay, so I'm gonna hit okay. And then we get these boxes. So what's cool about the desktop version of Excel, because this does not work in the online version of Excel or in Google Sheets. This is a special thing to Excel, but I really like it. So when you're doing an average, you can just put the range in this top box. So I can say, let's average I8 to K8. That's actually correct, but you can highlight it just like this. Now, if I got to take this out, if this is blank, you can just highlight it to put it in the box. You can hit this button and then highlight it too. Okay, then you press OK and we get our answer. Okay, let me do that one more time. So again, I can go here to insert function, or I can go to auto sum and average. I'll do that this time. That's the wrong numbers. So we can come in here and highlight this instead of using the dialog box. Okay, and that's kind of the way you're used to. I'll use my fill handle and fill this down. But what I want to show you is there is a function that you use a lot of times in conjunction with an average, and that is a round or a round up function. So let's say we don't want this to be all these decimal points, but we do want it to take an average. So that's what we call an embedded function. So I need this function right here. I'm going to copy it, not the equal sign. Okay, I'm going to hit escape here. I'm actually going to delete these. And we're going to put a round function in. So I'm going to go to insert function. I'm going to type in round and hit go and then hit on the round. And sometimes they'll tell you to use round and sometimes round up. Okay. And then it says number. It says round to how many digits. So let's say I want it rounded to 1. And then, or I want to round which one? Sorry. Round what number? Number is the number you want to round. Well, the number I want to round was that 100 and whatever point whatever. How did I get that number? With the average function. So that's what goes here. And see, this tells you, this gives me that 102.6333. Then how many digits do I want to round to? This is the number of digits you want to round to the left of the decimal point. So I'm going to say, like, if I only want 1, that'd give me 102.6. And you can kind of see a preview here so you know if you did it right. Okay. Then we press OK. We get the 102.6. And this looks really weird. Like when you look at this all total, it looks really weird. So this is a lot easier to do with the dialog box. Okay. Let me do it one more time. So again, I'm going to go in. I'm going to insert the function. Round is there. Hit OK. Here is my average. And you could type it in. You could say average and open parentheses and say these numbers and close parentheses. And there's the 99.96. And then you can say, I want it to go to 1 decimal and hit OK. And then, of course, I can just carry this down. Okay, so make sure you're aware of how to use a round or a round up function. We call that nesting. It's because there's a function inside of a function. And notice this makes this a lot different. We now have a comma in here because in those boxes, if I go back in, I'm going to hit the function button here. If I go back in here, every one of these boxes will have a comma between them, whatever's in here. So we're introducing new ways to do functions in this unit.